like to acknowledge and put on record the presence of our honorable DICT BACRI members, the end user provisional member, Mr. Rafael T. Olivar, present online. Good afternoon, sir. We also have the back members present online, the provisional member, Director Terry T. Bomolo. Good afternoon, sir. And we also have the regular member, Director Liza M. Ravena. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon to everyone.
And this meeting is being presided over by the Vice Chairperson, Director Mark Gregor M. Bencito. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
With the presence of the back members mentioned, the back secretariat confirms the presence of a quorum. To proceed, shown on the screen is the proposed agenda for today's meeting. We have the opening of bids for the project, supply and delivery of deployable land mobile radio, LMR gateway for Government Emergency Communication Systems or GECS, with an approved budget for the contract of 6,352,500 pesos. And the end user provisional member is Mr. Rafael T. Olivar. This is for consideration of the back members. May we get the approval of the back on the presented agenda, please, Mr. Vice Chair?
Motion to approve.
Sir Vice Chair, motion to approve the posted agenda.
Thank you. Any second?
I second the motion, sir.
Thank you. The agenda is now approved. Please proceed, Backsec.
Thank you. And we will also get your approval to admit the other end user representatives, the technical working group members, and the bidders. Good afternoon to all the other end user representatives, the technical working group members, and to our bidder. Welcome to the opening of bids for the supply and delivery of deployable land mobile radio LMR gateway for Government Emergency Communication Systems or GECS. We wish to inform all of the prospective bidders and participants that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes and in compliance with the directive of the head of procuring entity or HOPE through the back secretariat. This proceeding is being broadcast live pursuant to Section 38 of RA 12009 and is currently streaming via the DICT's official YouTube channel at Department of ICT Philippines. This is in line with the department's commitment to uphold transparency and public accountability in all procurement process. For proper identification, may we request the bidder to introduce yourself, kindly state your name and the company you are representing, please.
Good afternoon. I'm Dave De La Torre, Asimut Corp. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before we proceed with the opening proper, we would like to give a brief background for the project. The invitation to bid for the project was posted on April 2020 on the following: MPhilJobs website, the ICT website, e-procurement website, the ICT bulletin board, and the ICT Facebook page. The pre-bid conference was held on April 27, 2026, and the invitation to observers for the opening of bids were sent on May 13, 2026 to the following: Commission on Audit, Chief Information Officers, Forum Foundation, Inc., Institute of Electronics Engineers of the Philippines, Inc., the Philippine Computer Society. However, no observer were able to attend today's bid opening. And the SUB number 1 was issued on May 12, 2026. The provisional member and user representative to the DICT BACRI is the Division Chief Rafael T. Olivar. The technical working group is composed of the following: Mr. Ravenal A. De Jesus as the head, Joel A. Hoy, Ronel Harophop, Jasmine Hermo, and Kathleen Apolonio as the members. and the prospective bidder who registered for today's bid opening conference is Azimuth Corporation and submitted their bid at 10:45 a.m. For opening proper, we would like to inform everyone that the DICT BAC 3 will examine the documents using pass or fail criterion to determine whether all the documents are present, and the absence of any of the required documents automatically disqualifies the bidder. Also, please be informed that the BAC through its secretariat will initial every page of the submitted documents. With your permission, Mr. Vice Chair, we will now proceed to open the bid submitted by Azimuth Corporation.
Please proceed.
Shown on the screen is the bid submitted by Azimuth Corporation and was received by the BAC Secretariat today, May 20, 2026 at 10:45 a.m. The bid is properly labeled, sealed, and initialed. May we request confirmation from the representative of Azimuth if this is the bid you have submitted?
Yes, ma'am, that's our bid po.
Thank you, sir. We will now proceed to open the bid submitted. Inside the mother envelope contains three separate envelopes labeled as original copy, copy 1, and copy 2. May we request confirmation from the representative of Azimuth if the financial component is included inside it in each envelope?
Yes, ma'am, it's included po.
We will now proceed to open the copies. In each envelope contains two separate envelopes labeled as original eligibility and technical component, original financial component, copy 1 eligibility and technical component, copy 1 financial component, and copy 2 eligibility and technical components, and copy 2 financial components. We will set aside the financial component envelope and proceed to open the technical component envelope and distribute the copies to the back members and technical working group present here in the conference room.
Technical component envelope number 1, the valid field reps registration certificate platinum membership. All pages, please. Note that pursuant to section 20.2.9.1 of IRR RA 12009, all Class A eligibility documents indicated in the Annex A of the field reps registration certificate platinum membership must be current, valid, and updated at the time of the bid submission. The failure by the prospective bidder to update its certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their PhilJobs registration certificates prior to the submission of their bids. PS Advisory 2025-15, suspension of certificate of PhilJobs registration, platinum membership of corporations for non-compliance with the uploading of GIS and BOI. This is to advise that the certificate of PhilJobs registration platinum membership of merchant corporations that did not submit the latest general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information of a BOI duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, shall be suspended. The imposition of suspension comes after the issuance of PS Advisory number 2025-007, published on June 30, 2025, which required corporations to submit their latest GIS with BOI. All corporate entities with existing platinum membership were likewise required to update their eligibility documents in the Government of the Philippines Official Merchant Registry or GOP-OMR.
The bidder submitted a certificate of PhilJobs registration platinum membership certifying that Azimut Corporation is registered in the PhilJobs on November 4, 2019. This certificate is valid until July 7, 2026 and it issued on July 7 of 2025. For Annex A, list of eligibility documents, SEC certificate, registration date, May 21, 2018. Mayor's permit, expiration date, December 31, 2026. Issue date, Feb 5, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, September 30, 2026. Issue date, September 30, 2025. Audited financial statement, date of filing May 15, 2026. Pickup license, none. They also attach a copy of the Securities and Exchange Commission Certificate of Incorporation. A copy of the GIS, We will browse the documents and this will be subject to further evaluation of the technical working group. They also attach a copy of the business permit or mayor's permit issued in the city of Taguig, a copy of tax clearance issued on September 30, 2025 and is valid until September 30, 2026. Copy of the audited financial statement. Again, this will be subject to further evaluation of the technical working group. They also attach a copy of the annual income tax return, a copy of the BIR email notification of e-payment, proof of e-payment, also a copy of the latest income tax and income and business tax returns. May we get the rating of the back, please?
May we get the rating of Vice Chair? EU.
Pass.
May we get your ratings, Sir Oliver, please?
Yes, pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Bomolo, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Rabena, please?
Pass.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next document is the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under the conditions provided for in sections 52.4.1.3, IRR of RA 12009 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Any of the following documents must be submitted together with the statement of single largest completed contract, end user's acceptance, official receipt, sales invoice for the contract.
Shown on the screens, the bidder's SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, should have been completed within the last 3 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. For this purpose, the contract similar to the project shall be pertaining to the supply, installation, commissioning, and management of radio communications equipment. The bidder submitted a statement of single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid. Includes the following details: name of client, name of contract, date of contract, kinds of goods or services, amount of contract, date of delivery, and end user's acceptance, official receipt, sales invoice of the contract. They have listed one for the province of Tarlac for the procurement of radio communication equipment for effective emergency response operations of PDRRMO. The amount of contract is 15,345,000 pesos and the delivery is October 5, 2024. This is signed by the account manager, Isa Grace D. Pitaliano, on May 19, 2026. They also attach a copy of the sales invoice. May we get the rating of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Oliver, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Terry, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please?
Pass.
Thank you, ma'am.
Number 3, NFCC computation or computed line of credit, LOC.
The bidder submitted a net financial contracting capacity with the following details: current assets less current liabilities. And the submitted Total net financial contracting capacity amounting to 65,891,392 pesos and 35 cents. This is signed by the authorized representative and account manager, Ms. Isa Grace D. Pitaliano, on May 19, 2026. May we get the reading of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Oliver, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Terry, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please?
Pass.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next document is number 5. For statement of prospective bidder of all its ongoing and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid.
The bidder submitted a statement of all ongoing government and private contracts with the following detail: name of clients, name of contract, date and status of the contract, kinds and goods services, amount of contract, value of outstanding contract, date of delivery, references. And for the record, the bidder listed none for the total value of outstanding contract. This is signed by the account manager, Isa Grace D. Pitaliano, on May 19, 2026. May we get the rating of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Oliver, please? Thank you.
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Terry, please? Thank you. Again, may we get your rating, Director Terry, please? Thank you. Director Terry.
Okay.
Again, may we
Pass.
get... Okay, thank you, Director Terry. May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please? Thank you.
Pass.
Number 5, if applicable, JVA or in the absence of a JBA, duly notarized statements from all potential JB partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JBA in the event that it is unsuccessful. JV is none. It's not applicable for this project. Next document is the original copy of bid security, if in the form of surety bond, submit to also certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of the notarized bid securing declaration. Note, bidders who opt to submit a bid securing declaration as a form of bid security are required to use bid securing declaration form in the attached bidding documents. Maybe.
The bidder submitted a bid securing declaration form signed by the account manager, Isa Grace D. Pitaliano, on May 19, 2026, and is notarized by Attorney Mary Grecil G. Adarme Rovero, whose notarial commission is valid until December 31, 2026. This is to note that the submitted bid securing declaration form is in the prescribed format. They also attach a copy of the identification of Ms. Isa Grace Pitaliano. With this, may we get the rating of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Oliver, please? Thank you.
Pass.
Again, may we get your rating, Director Terry, please? Thank you.
Pass.
Likewise, may we get your rating, Director Lisa, please? Thank you.
Pass.
Next document is the schedule of requirements.
The bidder submitted a schedule of requirements for the project supply and delivery of deployable mobile radio gateway for government emergency communication systems, signed by the authorized representative of Azimuth Corporation, Isa Grace Di Pedaliano, on May 19, 2026. May we get the rating of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Olivar, please? Thank you.
Pass.
May we get the rating, Director Terry, please?
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Lisa?
Pass.
Next document is the original, is the conformity with the technical specification, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts if applicable. In line with Section 7 hereof, dealer's permit shall be submitted upon the submission of bidding documents. Service center permit shall be submitted upon the submission of bidding documents. UAT plan shall be submitted upon the submission of bidding documents. Authorized reseller certificate shall be submitted upon the submission of bidding documents.
The bidder submitted a conformity to the technical specifications for item 1 down to item 1.7, stated comply with remarks. For items 1.8 down to item 2.8.1.1, the bidder stated comply with remarks. For items 2.8.1.2 down to 2.8.5.2, stated comply with remarks. For item 2.8.5.3 down to item 3.1.1, stated comply with remarks. For item 3.1.2 down to item 5.1, stated comply with remarks. For item 5.2, stated comply with remarks, signed by the authorized representative of Azimuth Corporation, Isa Grace Di Pedaliano, on May 19, 2026. For the record, the bidder attached a copy of the brochure. A copy of the affidavit of undertaking. Signed by the authorized representative Isa Grace Di Pedaliano and notarized by Attorney Mary Grecin Adarmi Rovero on May 19, 2026. They also attached a copy of production delivery schedule. The attachment will be browsed and will be subject to further evaluation of the technical working group. He also attached a copy of the manpower requirement, a copy of the dealer's permit, service center permit, they also attach a UAT plan, the authorization reseller certificate, may we get the reading of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Olivar, please? Thank you.
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Terry? Please? Thank you.
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please? Thank you. Again, may we get the rating, Director Lisa, please? Thank you.
Pass.
Okay, number 9. original duly signed omnibus sworn statement OSSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney if all the members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officers to sign the OSS and do acts represent the bidder.
The bidder submitted a omnibus sworn statement stating that Isa Grace Di Pitaliano is the duly authorized and designated representative of Azimuth Corporation, granted full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuing contract for supply and delivery of deployable land mobile radio gateway for the GECS. It is signed by the authorized representative Isa Grace Di Pitaliano on May 19, 2026, also notarized by Attorney Mary Gracil Adarme Rovero, Insurance valid the valid until December 31, 2026. They also attach a copy of the identification of Isa Grace Italiano. They also attach a copy of the secretary's certificate signed by the corporate secretary Christine G. Tolentino on May 18, 2026, and notarized by Attorney Gracel D. Adarme on May 18, 2026, and notarial commission is valid until December 31, 2026. They also attach a copy of the identification of Ms. Christine Tolentino. With this po, may we get the reading of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Olivar, please? Thank you.
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Terry, please? Thank you. Again, may we get your rating, Director Terry, please?
Pass.
Okay. May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please? Thank you.
Pass.
Number 10, for foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipino certification from relevant government agency, government office of their country, stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product. Not applicable for this project.
For the record po, the bidder attached a copy of the supplemental bid bulletin number 1.
Given that majority of the back members voted pass for this submission of the technical component, by Azimuth Corporation, may we get the overall ratings for this technical component, please? Thank you. Mr. Vice Chair.
Pass.
Thank you po, back members. We will now proceed to open the submitted financial component envelope.
Yes, for financial component envelope, number 11, original or of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
The bidder submitted a bid form, and the total price of bids in words and in figure excluding this any discount offered is 6,272,880 pesos. Again po, the bid in words and in figures is 6,270,880 pesos. And the bid offered is within the ABC. It is signed by the authorized representative, Isa Grace Di Pitaliano, on May 19, 2026. May we get the rating of the back, please?
May we get the rating, Director Olivar, please?
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Terry, please? Thank you. Again, may we get your rating, Director Terry, please?
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please?
Pass.
Thank you. Number 12, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule.
The bidder submitted a price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines. It includes the following: item description, source of domestic product as certified by the relevant agency, quantity, unit price, transportation, and all other costs incidental to delivery per item, sales and other taxes payable if contract is awarded per item, cost of incidental services if applicable per item, total price delivered, final destination. With a total price of 6,270,880 pesos, it is signed by the authorized representative of Azimuth Corp., Isa Grace Pitaliano. They also attach a summary of bid prices with a total amount of 6,270,880 pesos, signed by the authorized representative Isa Grace Di Pitaliano. May we get the reading of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Sir Olivar, please?
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Terry, please?
Pass.
May we get your rating, Director Lisa, please?
Pass.
Number 13, certification from DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. None. Given the majority of the back members voted pass on the submitted financial component by Azimuth, may we get your overall rating, Mr. Vice Chair?
Pass.
Considering that both technical and financial component has been properly evaluated, may we get the overall rating for these submissions, please?
Pass.
Thank you.
Shown on the screen is the eligibility checklist. The bidder, Azimuth Corporation, was rated pass for the technical component envelope. And for the financial component envelope with amount of bids of 6,270,880 pesos was also rated pass. And the overall rating for the eligibility checklist is passed. May we request the representative of Azimuth to acknowledge and confirm the correctness and details in the presented eligibility checklist, please.
Yes, those are correct po.
Thank you, sir. May we also get the approval of the back on the presented eligibility checklist, please?
Any motion to approve?
For the record, Director Rabenna approved the motion for the approval of the eligibility checklist via chat.
Thank you. Any second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Second motion back, Chair.
Thank you.
Dalawa na pala.
The eligibility checklist is now approved.
Thank you, members. Presented on the screen is the abstract of bids as read. Name of bidders Azimut Corporation with total amount of bid of 6,270,000 pesos and 880 pesos. The form of bid security is bid securing declaration. Required bid security is not applicable and it is sufficient and rated as pass. Again po, may we request the Azimut to acknowledge and confirm the correctness and details presented in the abstract of bids as read.
Yes, those are correct po.
Thank you, sir. With the presented abstract of bids as read, may we get the approval of the back, please?
Motion to approve?
For the record, Director Rabenna approved the motion move the motion for the approval of the abstract of bids as read.
Any second?
Second the motion, Mr. Chair.
All right, thank you. The abstract of bids as
Second motion back, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. The abstract of bids as read is now approved. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, members. We will now route these documents for the signature of the members. Also, we wish to inform the participating bidder that you may request a copy of the abstract of bids as read by submitting a formal request to the back.secretariat@dict.gov.ph. That is all po for today's opening, Mr. Vice Chair. We would like to thank our bidder for joining us today. And you may visit the ICT's official YouTube channel, Department of ICT Philippines, for the copy of this proceeding. That is all po for the side of the back secretariat, Mr. Vice Chair, and you may now conclude this meeting.
All right, thank you, everyone. Motion to adjourn?
Apologies.
Motion.
Apologies po. We would also like to request a commitment from the TWG member if they can submit the detailed bid evaluation report tomorrow.
Yes, po, will submit tomorrow.
Noted po. Thank you, sir. Again po, no other matters to discuss. You may now conclude this meeting, Mr. Vice Chair.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. And second? Hearing no objection, the meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you po.